now Marian. He comes from Rezolv. That's another company that builds upon the regional setup, leveraging on the interconnectivity, on the goals for the transition, delivering on renewable energy. They have large-scale investments in solar and wind in Romania, in solar and storage, hopefully, in Bulgaria. So, Marian, tell us more how it looks from your perspective.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the invitation, Deputy Minister. Thank you very much for all the attendees, to my distinguished colleagues from the panel. Myself, I'm representing today Rezolv Energy, which is an independent power producer, a platform that operates in the central and eastern part of Europe. We have a big portfolio. We have a 2.5 gigawatt of renewable energy portfolio distributed around this region. I would like to say a few things about the scale of the projects and the PV versus wind hybridization. So scale, of course, it is important because this is the quickest way to decarbonize an energy system. And this is also a way how to provide the lowest cost for the end consumer and the industrial consumers. The levelized cost of electricity for the scale projects has decreased a lot. As an example, we could mention one of our PV plants that we have currently in construction in Bulgaria. I'm talking here about the St. George project, which is a 225 megawatt of PV plant. To that, we have added a co-located battery for the storage system. The battery has a capacity of 90 megawatt installed and a 200 megawatt hour discharge capacity. Currently, as I've said, this is under construction. It's 70% completed, and by end of this year, we are expecting it to have it finalized in full. In terms of the wider region, from our portfolio, we also have other PV plants and wind projects in Romania. And from these ones, I would like to mention the one in construction, the wind farm of V4, which is quite big. It's 461 megawatts of wind power plant. It's equipped with the latest wind turbine. We are talking about 6.4 machines. So again, technology and the economies of scale have enabled the platform Rezolv to provide the lowest cost of electricity. Why it is also important to have both in the portfolio? It is because, of course, of the need to provide interconnection stability from our point of view. So we have the assets distributed in different parts of the country. I'm talking here about Romania. So we have one big PV plant at the western border with Hungary. We have the wind farm in the central area, and we have another 600 megawatt closer to the southern border with Bulgaria. If we are counting also on the St. George PV plant that we were speaking, all these together, once operational, will help the system inertia. By having the batteries co-located to all of them, which is the intention from Rezolv, this will also, again, smoothen the impact of the renewables into grid, which we know that it is intermittent. Across the region, we have seen that currently PV has taken an advantage, right, in terms of operational assets. The wind is picking up. The wind projects are coming at a slower pace on grid because of the development complexities and so on and so forth. But again, at least in Romania, we see a higher interest for the wind projects, and this will help the country to meet its renewable energy targets that they have assumed in front of the European Committee. Our assets are long-term operated, so we are planning to have a life cycle of the projects of 30 years. And we are doing that by ensuring that we have a positive impact to the local communities. We are working closely with them. we are training, we have a strategy to train the local workforce and to make a reconversion from the jobs, if I may so, from the traditional fossil jobs. We are training the people, the local people, into working as solar technicians or wind turbine technicians as well. Last year we have completed 40 certifications for the solar technicians as part of the Bulgarian project. By end of this year we will finalize 100 technicians that will hold a certification for the wind farm installation technicians. And by the end of 2026 we are looking to have between 300 and 500. In terms of interconnection, I would like to point out about the two conditions, right? One is the technical condition that is managed by the professionals between the countries, by the grid operators, and that needs also to be further improved in order to allow more and more renewables. And the other thing is the commercial aspect, right? Our model requires stability in terms of the offtake, in terms of the sellout, if you want, of the electricity. And for that we are having a commercial integration. So the asset is one location and our clients, which are being provided with virtual PPAs, power purchase agreements, they are having price stability for the electricity that they consume in their countries. Get the so-called guarantees of origin as a certification that the electricity that they consume within their business is a clean one. Last but not least, I would like to mention about the recent auctions that had took place in Romania. Again, in terms of the hedging or the price stability that the investors required, Rezolv has secured a number of 4 CFD contracts that were won in Romania during the last year and this current year. This is, again, a safe net for the next 15 years of stable price, which enables the investments and provides the security for the reputable lenders that we work with. Our projects are financed in around 700 million euro by EBRD, by IFC, along with other top lenders from the industry. So that would be my take on the Rezolv portfolio. Thank you.
Thank you.